Good afternoon and welcome to another edition of High Noon Live Draw. It is February the 4th, 2019. And it is a Monday and we are drawing a Cross Comics character. This time around, it is Wolf Fang. He's sort of werewolfish, but he is not a werewolf. He's never gotten bitten by, a werewolf. He's just a boy man that has hair growing all over his body. And welcome Joshua Hughes, who was here before the show began. I've got some other little announcements and news for stuff that's going on with me in my life, but I'm going to switch to my other camera. That way you can see where I'm drawing and see some other stuff that I'm going to put in for those that watch later. And I probably might repeat this depending on other people coming in. Hello, woman Joshua. um, my church is going to be doing a couple short-term mission trips, one to Brazil and one to El Salvador. I'm planning on going on the El Salvador, and since nobody can afford the prices of these things off the bat, I'm going to be doing some fundraising and asking for donations for anybody who wants to give. The El Salvador one is from September 25th to October 5th. It's about $2,200 there, all the broken down expenses. But I'm going to do a thing here, a fundraising. If I can get $500 US, I will do the chest reveal before our 1,000 subscriber mark. So that's that. And then I might have some other reveals, ideas for fundraisers for here. And I'll be live. I'll do that for live for 5 to 10 minutes filming it. So it will be I'll be letting people know. I'll probably talk about it a little bit more throughout the stream. Hopefully we get some other panelists on. I have put out the invite. Hello, ERTs. I was just telling people, ERTs, my church is going to be doing a couple short-term missions trips. One to Brazil, one to El Salvador. I'm planning the El Salvador. Hey, Brandon.
Hello.
And it's going to be from the 25th of September to October 5th. So I'm doing fundraising, asking for donations now. But my first fundraiser through here is if I get $500 US, I will do a chest reveal. I will do the coveted Rick Piper chest reveal for $500 US.
Yeah, you won't catch me doing that. I don't think so.
Yeah, well, you're not the one wanting to go on a mission trip. So, and these people have been wanting it for a while. So, are they willing to put up the money?
Oh, good grief.
It's something I thought of almost right away. I'm still going to put in my application for it, but I've been on a mission trip through my church before, so getting on it is no problem. I even got on it for last year, but it wasn't. Something happened with money wise, and so I wasn't able to do it. So there'll be no problem getting on the. So what would you do if we gave more than $500? Well, If you gave more than $500, if we got more than 500, it's just raised more than 500. More than 500. However, I am planning on a couple other ones. For an extra 500, say we got to 1,000, I would also cut off all my hair on stream.
How many accounts does Joshua have now? What the
I don't know.
I'm noticing woman Joshua, not Joshua Hughes and Joshua Hughes.
Not Joshua Hughes isn't Joshua.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, I think JH 2099 is Joshua Hughes.
Okay. I was say that's pretty funny though.
So I've got a couple ideas for things. And of course, if anybody just wants to give for the sake of giving, that's all right too. You can't, and I do have PayPal, so you can give it to there. Alexa on. What are you drawing there, Brandon? Or
Not yet. Nothing yet. I'm trying to find my pencil. I'm missing it somewhere.
I gotta
I'm
send
good.
you about 20 pencils. I gotta send you a whole bunch of pencils.
Yeah, I'm gonna need those apparently.
Oh, I'm trying to think of a design.
I'm
So
gonna see what I can.
how is everybody in the chat thus far? How are you, ERTs? Joshua's Alexa. Wow, I think that's like what 4 or 5 Joshua has.
Found it.
ERT says so many Joshuas.
I know, right?
Which one is the real one?
You sound like the Adam Sandler version of Dracula for Hotel Transylvania.
It's slightly appropriate, but sort of drawing my version of a wolf man. Wolf Fang. He's not exactly a wolf man. He's never been bitten by a werewolf or anything like that. He's just the unfortunate kid that got some. I think there's some rare disease or whatever, if you want to call it a disease condition,
Right.
where he grows hair all over his body, and his toenails just simply happen to grow extra long. So yeah, and he ends up growing. In the end, he grows up in the circus, so he learns, whole bunch of acrobatic type skills.
Ooh, pardon me. I got a little bit of heartburn right now, so pardon me for the burp.
We'll think about it. Hey, Trusty. Trusty, you're gonna have to go back. Well, not right now, obviously, but later on, go watch the beginning. I gave a little bit of an announcement of something that's going on. I'm doing a fundraiser for a short-term missions trip that I'm going to be going on for $500 minimum. I will do the Covenant chest reveal that everybody's wanted, or supposedly.
Who wants to see the new 52 version of Marvin the Martian? They literally have a comic strip that has Marvin on it. Look at this. Hang on. Here we go. Look at this.
Oh, they did a comic book with Martian Manhunter and Marvin the Martian.
I never thought they would
I,
do that.
I'm not sure whether I'd say team up or but together or something like that.
That looks pretty good, though. Don't get me wrong, but that's kind of weird at the same time.
Yeah. Well, they did it with a whole bunch of Looney Tune characters and DC characters.
Oh,
They
wow. I
came
never.
together. I think there was like 10 or 12 different books. I
Looks.
forget. I forget all of them. I think I have a bunch of them.
Well, whatever the case may be, it looks pretty good. Just totally unexpected. Hmm. Oh, wow. They actually did one of those.
Didn't want to what?
They actually did a figure
Yeah.
of Cyborg for Just League Unlimited, like he was actually going to show, but he never did.
They did Jonah Hex and Yosemite Sam.
Hey, model.
Hey, model. Trying to see some other ones here.
Hey, Rick, I'll be about 10 minutes and I'll be back with you.
Okay, no problem. They did. Excuse you. They did
Sorry.
Wonder Woman and the Tasmanian Devil, the Legion of Superheroes, and Bugs Bunny.
That's dope. Oh, that hurts.
And Batman and Elmer Fudd.
That probably would have been funny to see, to be honest.
And I think there was more, but I'm not sure at the moment.
Oh, man. I'm almost thinking about going to the hospital to get this stuff checked out because I keep getting heartburn. I got some kind of bad acid reflux or something. I just know it's hurting me a lot.
Or should at least go see your family doctor if you have one.
Yeah, probably. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to draw Cyborg, the original version.
Another cyborg. I did
Yeah, man.
cyborg on here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say about Manny?
Well, Manny, he was going like saying to me, like, how come you don't draw? I was on a stream. This was in the chat thing for Twitter. Like, how come you don't draw any girl characters? Does your wife don't let you? I said no. I originally was trying to draw one, but it came out stupid. I just never bothered finishing it. He was like, then draw a cheerleader. I'm sitting there going like, I don't know.
Well, the thing is, you got to practice no matter what.
I
Something
know.
like that. Maybe it doesn't turn out right to begin with, but you need to keep practicing because, as the old saying goes, practice makes perfect,
Yep.
or at least better. Oh, JP's here. Hello from the Harley Davidson Museum, he says. Jesse. From the reviews that I saw, Elmer Fudd was a badass. This guy is looking for artists for his board game. Oh, cool.
Yeah, last night I was out like a rock because I'm now a busser at a restaurant now.
Oh, the
And
Space
hmm?
Gallery is in the chat. Hello, Space. You're a busser, so you bus people around? Where do you
No,
bus
I'm
them to?
no, a busser is like a busboy, a bus girl. My job is to make sure the tables are clean and put the setup back up again. And this is kind of like a diner, um, but a bigger one compared to Denny's and other stuff like IHOP.
So they did. So they didn't make you a server like you thought they were going to.
Now, I originally applied for a busboy in the first place because I looked at the servers when I started my first day, which was yesterday. There's no way in heck I'm able to do that. There's no way. With the weight that's on those when they have this little tray thing, there's no way. I dropped that thing instantly. No way.
And as ERT asks what I am drawing, I am drawing my character Wolf Fang. He's sort of like a werewolf, but not quite. He's
Uh,
one of those people that has a rare genetic disease or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure whether it would be a disease. That just grows hair all over his body, pretty much all over his body.
Thank you, Joshua. And no, Ortiz, I do not draw sexy
Yeah.
ladies.
Why not?
I haven't done it yet. I mean, I got I still got one page on that I haven't finished with that. Let me see if I still have it.
Oh, so it's not that you won't; it's that you haven't.
Yeah, I haven't, and I don't know if I really want to finish it because it was being a huge pain in the arse.
Well, depending on what you want to do with your drawing skills, will determine.
Right.
Do you want to make something of your drawing skills where you can make money at it?
I guess so, when you put it that way.
Then you're gonna have to start learning to draw women because a lot of people want the women,
Yeah,
especially guys.
I could tell. They want Playboy pics or whatever.
Yeah, well, you draw them with clothes on, just like me. I
Yeah.
have I draw. My standards are, yeah, I'll draw maybe revealing clothing, but no actual nudity. Now let's see. Joshua Space says Olivia, my favorite drawer of beautiful ladies. Okay, JP, I am undrawable. Joshua says at Eagle 43. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you meant. Perhaps you should reword that.
Oh man.
Alexa, when will the end be? I didn't realize Eagle is in the house.
Hey, Eagle.
Uh, JP says, I'd hop on, but the signal here keeps popping off. Okay, let's see. Eagle 40 says, Alexa, do you work for the CIA?
Oh, yeah, they have a few videos like that.
Folks, I just want pretty ladies, not Playboy pinups. There is a difference, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. Pretty sexy ladies. There is a bit of a difference. A nice drawing of Storm, a sexy drawing of Storm or Rogue
Yeah.
or Jean Grey or Wonder Woman or Wonder Girl or any of your female superheroes. Maybe an old Miss Marvel, not the new one. I'm not sure how sexy you can get with that new one.
New one's a teen. It's like a 15-year-old girl. That's I don't know. I'm not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. Nope. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah, well, 15-year-old girls can dress sexy too. Not that you want to do. Obviously, you wouldn't want to do anything revealing with them, but I'm just saying. Look at the original Spider Girl. They made her look. She was like 15 or something like that, but they made her look sexy in that Spider Girl outfit.
They did a good job into the Spider Verse for that one, to be honest.
Pardon?
They did a good job for into the Spider Verse version of
Yeah.
Gwen, to be honest.
Yeah. There's another. She's probably supposed to be about 15 too. So. Let's see what else. Olivia at ERTs. JP says I should draw nose art. JP says at J4. JP4 draw the shadow's nose. Joshua says at Alexa, is it really work if you don't get paid?
Be back.
Okie dokie. Eagle says, Alexa, does the CIA have files on the flat Earth? Joshua's at Ortiz. If they do, then it is probably classified. How is it Eagle and E?
Okay.
He's back.
Yes, I'll be back. Now you have to put up with me while I'm here, while my phone's charged.
Ah.
All day I be weird.
I don't think that's hard for you. I know it's not hard for me. Let's see. Eagle says, Alexa, who is JR in the Cult of Raven? And what is he asking me? Oh, we got the wonderful bottle back. It sounds like.
How are you doing?
Good, yourself?
Good.
Joshua's at Eagle. I don't know. Maybe you should ask him.
Yeah, there'll be no way I get an Alexa. Those things are creepy.
No. And they're programmed very inefficiently, to say it nicely.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure whether you've seen the videos where I should have seen Crowder do it, Steven Crowder. And there's probably other ones. I've seen a couple other ones too. You ask it about who Muhammad is, it knows all about all these other religious characters. You ask it about who Jesus is, and then it says, I don't know who the heck that is.
Wow. Yep, I'm not getting that. Someone asked me to get that for Christmas for them. I'll say no. I'll get you a teddy bear or something.
Let's see. Oh, Zach Hawkins is in the house. He says afternoon. Why would you want a microphone that constantly listening in your house? Smartphones are bad enough. Yeah, obviously he does not agree with Alexa either.
Alexa says, hashtag not all Alexas. Yes, all Alexas. They're creepy and no one's going to talk me into getting one.
Yeah, well, I think since people have made that video, I think it's probably been their site, and people have complained. It might have been updated to some degree.
Mm.
Since it's been a couple of years since I think those videos have been around, so about it doing that. Zach says, think about it. It's got to be always set to listen to hear what you say. Hey Alexa, in the first place, too intrusive for my taste. Yeah, true. I know they say they're supposed to delete information voice information every 15 seconds or something like that. I'm not sure what it is. I've heard something on it, but about the whole intrusiveness, but I still would be getting one.
Yeah. I mean, people can say what they want, saying it's a good product and all, yeah, but nope.
No, Joshua, it's not racism. It's technophobia. It's skynetophobia. There. Not even technophobia. We're scared of you becoming. We're scared of you taking over the world.
Yeah, we ain't playing no Terminator here, boy.
JP says, model. Are you modeling me?
Oh, he's trying to make I think Canadian Shield because he has a thing
Yeah,
where
yeah. He was saying about doing that this week because
yeah, right now I'm just waiting on some food because I haven't eaten anything yet. My mom's making some burgers. Only the vegetarian one for me though.
how's your trip going, JP? Like the retro McDonald's?
We used to have a retro McDonald's where I am at right now. It was close to my old hometown. Actually, I can say it because I'm not there anymore. It was a town called Cherville, Indiana, and the McDonald's there. That was pretty retro. They had like an old time, like that 1950s jukebox or whatever.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you walk in there, you feel like you're in the 50s or something like that because they had like those little stool things and whatever that the twirlies. You had for the bathroom stalls, you had like these 1950 pictures for man or woman, whatever. It was pretty nifty.
Well, how's it going there, model?
Good. Getting set up here.
Okay. What server do you play? I am basically a metal potato. I am harmless, says Joshua's Alexa. We do not believe you. Joshua's Alexa.
I think you made him angry. Dum 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 dum.
Don't get me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yep.
You wouldn't like me when I'm happy either.
Yeah, they didn't do that line anymore for the Hulk films. They only did it in the original series. I noticed for 1970s with Ferrigno.
Yeah. Well, they didn't say it a lot, but the line was used once, I think, in all the Hulk films. Maybe not by Bruce Banner, but somebody said it in it, and it's just like, okay,
Question for those
yeah.
question for those in the chat: who here has seen the Avengers Endgame Super Bowl trailer? I did when I was at work.
The which one? Oh no, it's never the Avengers. Didn't see that one. I did watch it with some family yesterday. Well, it's not really what I'm into. Super Bowl. You gotta love how they do an Endgame one, but they don't do a Captain Marvel one. Or did they
Yeah.
for it? They're certainly not promoting Captain Marvel a lot at the moment. And meanwhile, it's the first of the two out.
It's gonna
And then
tank.
they're oh yeah, because 2 weeks later, what is it? 2 or 3 weeks later, they're bringing out Endgame. It's like, are you trying to mess with your own? You got to be. You got to know it's going to tank because they're messing with their own money by bringing it out so soon. Ortiz says they did Captain Marvel. Haven't seen a Marvel movie since the first Spider-Man. You mean Spider-Man? Oh no, not Away from Home. Homecoming?
Yeah, it was Homecoming.
No, Zach says he hasn't seen one since the first Spider-Man. I'm wondering whether he's referring to Homecoming or the one with Tobey Maguire.
Oh. Well, actually, the one with Tobey Maguire was not the um, first movie, to be honest. The one that they did that was first one was in the 70s. Oh, he said Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. Okay. And they said they did the same thing with Black Panther. They released Infinity War the following month. Was it the month later? I didn't think it was so close together. Thought it was at least 2 months. But I don't know.
What's up, Rick Piper?
Hey, Todd.
How you doing?
Doing
How you
good.
doing?
I'm doing
How you
good.
doing?
What's up, model?
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Do, 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 do.
Does that look great?
Yes, be right back. Food's ready.
Food for all of us? Or just you?
Model, me, and Brandon, and a bunch of people in the chat.
Yeah.
Here. So, what's new since your stream with John? Oh, John's in the chat.
Oh, nothing. I just did some things for my wife and figured I'd come on yours for a little while.
Well,
Since I'm coloring today and doing some extra line work.
I am good. Elric, he's saying he's not on because he's doing a workout or something like that. And John's saying you're omnipresent, Todd. And I'm good, Elric. most likely going to be going on a missions trip in September, late September.
Missions trip?
Yeah, my church is doing a couple missions trips to different places this year. One to Brazil, one to El Salvador. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah? And you're going to
so
go?
yeah, as long as I can raise the funds, I'm working on. I'm going to be going to El Salvador, which is 25th of September to October 5th. I've already decided the first fundraising thing that I'm asking for donations for anybody who wants to donate, but also I'm doing my one fundraiser through here. I'll probably try and do a couple. But one is for $500 US. I will do the chest reveal.
You're going to get recruited into a cartel while you're there.
He's going to show Bob's. Rick's finally going to show the Bobs.
If people donate $500 US.
Wow.
So that is the first fundraiser I've got planned. I've got a couple others. uh, just do my PayPal link, which is in the chat, and let me know how much.
Okay.
And also, if you're doing it via PayPal, or I can get the information to you to just send a check or something to my church as well. I'll get that in the next couple days. But it will be. I think you can change it to make sure it's American that you're donating in. Let's see. Can I get to the link easy?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I feel like I haven't eaten in days.
Because you haven't.
No, I've been eating. I just feel like I haven't. I literally got like 3 burgers on my plate right now.
Burgers?
Veggie
Yeah.
burgers.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Insulting.
No reason to call that a burger.
Right?
Yeah, but these kind of made out of kale.
Oh. Good. I'll be right back.
I think I'm dying just hearing that.
Well, it's good. It actually tastes like actual meat. You just get a little bit of a kale taste, that's all.
Yeah, that tastes like actual kale.
Yeah, John,
Meat
right
doesn't
under where it
taste like
shows. John says he's not donating in real money. He'll donate in Canadian. Brandon, you stink at living life, says John.
No, I don't.
to be able to get Rick down to Michigan with that donation.
$350? Yeah, that'd be less. But underneath the amount that you put in, you can change it to whatever currency that you want.
Yeah, I had some burgers that were not just kale, but also had like black bean and quinoa.
Yeah, that's black bean and quinoa.
JP is wondering, what is kale?
It's a garnish.
Heck, I ate pulled pork sandwiches, but the only thing
That's
is the
that,
actual.
that's that little green sprig you pull off your steak and throw it onto like the empty the plate you used for bread.
Heck, I even ate like fake pulled pork sandwich, but the only thing is the pulled pork was made out of jackfruit.
Rick, do you want the Canadian Shield to have some nice
Heard it?
buns?
Are you
They
drawing?
have
Oh,
some
you're.
nice buns.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
oh, for sure.
yeah.
Nice tight buns back there.
Well, talking about male physique on my show.
You're the one that wants to do the chest reveal. You got to talk it up a little bit.
Yeah. So yeah, $500. And then after that one's done, I'm gonna do another one for $500, and I'll cut all my hair off the stream.
You actually might get that one. I think you should lower your expectations on the other one, but you might actually get the. What are you drawing? Sasquatch with undies on?
He's called Wolfang. He's a character of mine. He's would be similar to a not Sasquatch, werewolf, but he's just got the medical condition where hair grows all over his body, like thickly, very thick, and great thickness.
Yeah.
And his toenails, end up being sharp or whatever. Make a werewolf without making a werewolf. So, he's a kid that ends up growing up in the circus, so he learns, acrobatics and all that. Ends up becoming a jewel thief.
Yeah, a lot of people in the chat say what you want, but the veggie burgers are good.
Joshua says Rick should raise money by washing cars with his shirt off all over himself.
Elric says, I'm a man, I eat real steak. I'm a man too, but the thing here is, if I eat the meat, next 10 minutes later, acid bathroom breaks.
Dude, we don't need to know that.
Well, still, that's why I'm a vegan, because meat won't. My body rejects it. That's what it does. It rejects it.
I'm a
You know
vegan
what they,
in the summertime.
you know what we call that over here? Just a wuss.
I'm not a wuss.
I'm just kidding.
John Dillard said, I'll say what I want, Brandon. I'm not sure what you're referring to, John.
Probably something that you said about what he said.
I'm not sure.
Trusty said how much not to do the chest reveal. I guess at that point it's
I'm not trying to convert no carnivore to sports meats. I'm not. I mean, if you want to eat a piece of meat, then feel free. But hey, I'm doing it for health reasons.
let's see. How much not to? I guess, what should I say? I guess nobody would have to donate then the place goes down the hill. But I figure, everybody's wanted this so much, this whole chest reveal thing. So
Yeah.
I figured, why not milk it?
Well,
Wouldn't be so sure.
Joshua
Really?
Hughes.
We do. We want you to. Actually, you know what?
I'm not gonna say I won't take a cheeky little glance. I'll just kind of see what's doing there.
Joshua said, but you're white, Brandon. You need meat nutrients. I get my proteins from other stuff because I'm not converting anyone, so I don't want to hear someone saying I'm trying to convert someone. I'm not. But there's some fruits and vegetables that do contain protein, and what I do with that, I make into like a smoothie type deal, and that's how I get my protein. Whatever has the highest protein count, that's what I go for.
I'm with you on veganism in the summer. I can't eat meat when it's 100 degrees. Grosses me out.
Right.
John says, and I say you're going to die because of your lack of intake of real food.
My life doesn't suck, Ortiz. Come on. My life's pretty good. And tasty at that.
Did you? Oh, you're eating. I was going to say, did you find your pencil yet? But in the other case, everybody, Brandon has got himself a job. For those that did not hear that, he is
Yes.
a bus boy. He's a bus boy, so he's busing people around everywhere. I don't know what he's using to do this with. Can't drive, so.
My sister drives me.
Yeah, so you don't drive, so how are you busing people around?
I am bussing people around. I'm just a busboy is basically kind of like a cleaning person and tries to make sure everything is full up, like toilet paper stuff like that.
I know what it is, Brit.
Oh.
I'm just bugging you. Because bus boy sounds like, somebody who would bus somebody around, not somebody who cleans up dishes.
Oh.
They have restaurants in Canada now.
Shots fired.
Yeah, we have restaurants.
1 or 2, eh?
Yeah, just one or two.
John says, now that Brandon has a job, I will allow him to say the words bub and boy. Hey, even if I didn't have a job, I was still allowed to say that either way.
Maybe not on history if you were on, but then again, you're probably never up early enough to be on John's.
Okay, am I moving to North Carolina? I'm still trying to see about that. There are some places that me and my lady here we've been looking at, and some stuff seems a little bit cheaper. So we're still trying to see where we want to be. If we want to be in North Carolina or somewhere it's a bit cheaper. We've been trying to figure out a few things. Joshua says, all vegans' lives suck. Meat is the key to having a good life. Hey, I like meat, okay? It's hard for me to do that, but ever since my body rejected it, I had to find substitutes because I crave it, but my body hates it.
Eagle says Canada bestows Brandon the right to say guy. No, just bub. It's Canadian, so what's up, bub?
Oh, so that's how Wolverine did that, because he's Canadian.
Wolverine says it all the time, so.
Whose stomach is growling?
No, I burped. I have my mouth closed.
Oh, I don't straight.
Well, your stomach should be growling
Your
after
views
what
are
you
going
ate.
to drop.
Trusty's saying the Research Triangle area of North Carolina is nice, Brandon, and there are plenty of organic grocery stores.
I have to check that out then.
Oh,
There's something.
you're still moving, Brandon?
Yeah, I'm still going to do that. Now I'm working. It probably might go quicker because now that I'm going to get paid, make actual money, well then, yeah, it's going to be quicker. but I'm not sure where you want to go.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to move with?
Um,
What is the plan to say, okay, when we get to this amount, we're gonna move?
well, the thing here is we're trying to make up a certain amount because we have to get some. We want to get a truck, like a moving truck, but we're not gonna have like a whole lot of stuff because I'm still trying to get rid of stuff that I still have because I can't take everything with me. I've been meaning to get rid of it anyway. The only thing I plan to take along with me really is obviously my clothes, some of my books, my laptop, game consoles. That's it because I don't have anything else here because I'm living with my mom, my sister, and my wife is right now in Florida with them with her grandparents.
When I go down to Alabama and
Yeah.
they did grocery store.
So, do you have a figure in mind of what you plan to move with?
How much money do you think you need?
Oh, okay. Right
Fuck
now
it, Bill.
we're trying to come up with 20 grand for that.
Okay, no, I just wanted to, that's realistic. You know, that's a good amount. I just wanted to make sure you know, your head's in the right space, and sounds
Oh
like
yeah,
you got a good plan.
it's because with me and her, we already had to think all this stuff out, like how much we're gonna need for furniture and stuff like that when we get into the place, which is obviously cheap. The place though would not be cheap, so we already came up with a plan for that. And whatever we have left over, it'll be for in case of emergency or something.
Right.
That's just me in the second part of that, John.
Hey, oh come on, seriously? With failing tampons, dude. That.
The kale part, fuck go.
Yeah, get rid of the kale, and it's not too bad.
The tampons part is personal, bub. Come on. That's just wrong. ERT says, for my woman, probably he's about to talk about it, she probably eats real food. Now she's a vegan too.
Also, I was going to say, have you
That's
tried
why
or have you tried organic meats that aren't fed all the chemicals or whatever?
Anything that's meat, organic or not, it still messes with me.
we just found out the real reason Brandon's a vegan.
Personal.
This girl
Okay,
is
Joshua says personal reasons for you, Brandon. So you use tampons. Yeah. What I meant by the personal thing for me is it's my business what my wife uses. Okay, that's no one else's business.
Yeah, but Brandon, when John said it, he wasn't referring to your wife.
What was you referring to then?
You!
What the? Oh, very funny.
He's insulting you personally.
You jerk.
You know, just a few game consoles and a sleeping bag. You should just ship it all.
Oh, Matt Cosson is in the chat. Hey, Matt. I'm not sure whether you can, but I think you have the link. You want to come into this wild party or strange party? Maybe it's not wild, but wacky. I can't believe Brendan did just, that was for him, not his wife. That's almost as bad as the Hawaii thing.
Wait, what were we talking about? I missed what was going on here.
Oh, I just said I can't believe that you didn't get to that. Tampon thing was about you, not your wife. And I just said it's almost as bad as the Hawaii thing. That you not realize Hawaii is part of the.
I didn't know. I didn't know America owned it. I didn't know.
Owned it. Ask him for the bill of sale.
Steve said, my wife cocked me into veganism. Yes and no. I already had plans to be vegan before I even met my wife.
So he says.
Everything in moderation.
No, John, come on. She doesn't even want to be around her ex. Do I eat fish or chicken? Eagle. No.
Is it because you're chicken?
It's still meat.
Do you think you branded chicken? You know? Are you chicken? You know?
I'm always got.
I once saw someone ask if turkey was meat or chicken. I'm not kidding.
It's a vulture.
It's a boy.
Joshua says, give him a break, Rick. Brandon didn't know some men use tampons. Okay.
You should read these before you read them out loud. That way you don't get in trouble for reading them out loud.
Man. Josh, both of you and John are bad dudes. Come on. Really?
You're just,
Both being jerks.
they're busting your balls because they're getting a reaction. The more somebody give somebody a reaction, the more they'll bust your balls.
And that's coming from Rick Piper.
Rick is right.
Right, he is right. And imagine.
No chicken and fish burgers. That's so sad, Eagle says. Nah, not really. That's their cup of tea.
You ain't had a burger until you eat one of my burgers. So that's all I gotta say. Let's see what else would I do here.
EB, no, I just fed you. You're not getting anything else. Don't meow at me. You're too fast as it is. You ain't getting nothing else.
Who's the ruler of the coop? Brandon or the cat?
What?
Said who's the ruler of the coop? The Brandon or the cat?
My cat is trying to look for more food. I got a thing of cat treats wrapped on the desk right now. He's trying to look for those, and I'm not giving him anything else because my wife and I are trying to get him to lose weight because he's a fat little boy.
Yeah, that was my point. Who's going to win in this thing of no food for the cat? The cat by pestering you for more food, or you by the cat giving up? I vote for the cat. Apparently, he is being funny. Everybody's laughing.
So he
I
said,
said,
John said, Brandon's wife lives in another state because of the kale farts. I'll murder you for that one, John. That was wrong. I don't fart kale.
you to him, you say, "Okay, Al."
Yep.
That was a good one, Rick. I laughed.
Ah, butt cheeks.
It's good ones, huh?
Rick
No.
is drawing a hairy man. Yes, I'm drawing my character Wolf Fang. He is sort of like a werewolf, but not quite. Somebody who has I'm not sure, disease or whatever you want to call it, where they grow hair all over their body. So,
Normally, you don't get to soak these in because of the cape.
don't get to soak what in?
The Canadian buns.
Oh. Jesse says Rick is drawing the upcoming Just reveal. Nah, Brandon wouldn't eat cats. He's not Chinese. No.
Oh, man.
No serious, no chicken balls for him. The sweet and sour cat. Sour sauce. I have never racist. I may be stereotypical, but I'm not racist.
You think that's... If someone thinks that's bad, they should have heard Peanut from Jeff Dunham.
Rick, why is that thumb broken? Which one? You're probably thinking this one.
He's giving a thumbs up.
Perhaps a thumb war. Was he in a fight? Probably. He ends up becoming a jewel thief, using all the skills he learned as in the circus, his acrobatic skills and all that. Because he was a sideshow thing, you know. The Wolf Boy. Come look at the Wolf Boy.
Back in the old days, probably like the 1700s, something like that, they had something called that, like the Wolf Boy, because they had some kind of genetic disorder.
Yeah, which is where I got the idea for this guy. The genetic disorder where he grows hair all over his body,
Yeah.
except for like his hands and his feet.
Remember when Bat Boy used to be on the Enquirer all the time?
Yes.
Wasn't he from Canada?
I think so. Some place called Hamilton.
Well, certainly not me. I'm not hairy in the least.
Define Harry.
Oh, Evie, come on. Don't do that while you're sitting on my lap. Come on.
That drawing looks incredible, Rick. Great detail, much better, more accurate than the Canadian Shield that good dog breast shirt.
Are they picking on Good Dog?
They wouldn't do that, especially when he's not here to defend himself.
I swear, cat farts are the worst. Oh my gosh. Ugh.
I think Brandon farts are the worst.
You haven't heard me fart. You're not gonna hear it either because I'm not gonna do it on here.
Hear you? Maybe we might have. Felt it? No.
Unless you're Teddy.
The sound of kale rushing into the air.
You think that's bad? You should smell garlic then.
Yeah, Rick said we can't say anything nice about me. So untrue, so untrue. Mr. Dillard. Why dost thou liest about the man that would be dog? The stinky dog. I mean the good dog.
Eagle said to me, "Get a dog and eat a burger. I'll eat a veggie burger and I'll stick with my cats. Thank you." I love my kitty cats.
Shit.
Good thing Manny isn't streaming right now. He can't steal Rick's viewers. Yeah, but he might be listening.
He might.
He says he does listen. He says all the time from work, but I think it's only some of the time.
Yeah.
I can usually tell by the viewer count. Oh, no, I can't. Oh yeah, I want to not color these and not like color them things. So I forget who was it that asked what we did. I asked about who I should do for DC tomorrow, and somebody said the Creeper. He's Joshua says he's listening in so he can come up with ideas of how to destroy sexy Rick. And then John saying, I watch Rick's channel like a hawk. I take detailed notes so I can win his next giveaway. That'd be more like Manny's channel with all his questions of I'm not sure how to say. You'd really have to do research to win that 500 giveaway. Did anybody win it yet? Did you win that, Trusty? I think it was Trusty that gave a bunch. Trusty or Eagle gave a bunch of the answers. 7 or 8 of them. My next giveaway is going to be at 500. I don't know what it's going to be at.
Oh boy.
They are not announcing. Oh. Oh, I was saying, did you win Manny's? I wasn't sure who was answering all the questions of Manny's stuff for his 500 giveaway. Whether it was you, Trusty, or whether it was Eagle. Eagle said, Brandon, at least draw a real burger.
Oh, jeez, hang on. Jeez. Forgot my volume was on.
Jeez.
Not a real burger.
Yeah, draw a burger on a plate or something like that. And just
Well,
make sure it's a real beef burger.
A burger's a burger. They're going to look the same either way because vegan burgers that I eat, they look a lot like regular burgers.
And let's see. ERT said somebody won, and he says they are not announcing it yet. Only Manny and the winner know. Trusty says, "Oh no, not me. Although I did win a sketch from Ninja on Pope Fire's channel accidentally." Eagle wins all the giveaways. John Dillon says Joshua Hughes won. He answered 3 questions correctly. I think it must have been Eagle that did. I know he got, I think it was 7 questions on my stream one day, a couple weeks ago.
Don't you think if vegan burgers were as good as regular burgers, they wouldn't try so hard to make them look like burgers?
Yeah, but they got to fool you into thinking that they're the same thing.
Oh,
Right?
this looks like a burger. It's going to be just as good.
Yeah, they seem to concentrate on taste, right?
I've tried all kinds of them, and they're not good.
Not
No, I
appealing?
like things like a portobello sandwich. Just don't tell me it's a burger. Just tell me it's a mushroom sandwich.
Right.
Ortiz says to me that I'm too soy to draw a real man's burger. No, I'm not.
I saw someone calling you out about drawing some gals.
And plus, I don't even eat soy. Has a bad effect on me. Even though it's a vegetable, that stuff, even as a baby growing up, that did not do well on me.
You don't eat tofu as a vegan?
Nope. Anything soy, I can't touch. I'll eat other vegan stuff. If anything has soy in it, don't count me touching it. Because as a kid growing up, I'm not sure how it is for women, but when they get like growing pains in their chest or whatever, that's what I had growing up. It felt like that. And that was not fun.
I
And
had
that
a
was
roommate
soy.
who was vegan, and he used to fry tofu and soy sauce and eat that all the time. He was the most sickly looking guy you ever saw.
Hello, Bean. Bean is in the chat saying hello to everyone and ERTs.
What's up, Bean?
Hello, Nombre.
Hey, Bean.
Hello, Bean.
We got Nombre in the chat and saying hi, bro. I'm not sure who to.
Yeah.
ERT says, Brandon's buddy just dates Brandon. That sounds about true. Brandon's body doesn't want Brandon to have anything that tastes good.
It's not that. It's because I'm noticing. Well, my grandparents, they're basically part German, and I am basically of German descent. And with Germans, there's certain things that doesn't agree with us, as far as I know, especially when it comes to certain temperatures. Because I'm not sure how I look on the camera, but when I look at myself, I'm white on white to me. And when you're basically like kind of pale, certain things don't sit with you very well.
You do know Germans, created very good sausages.
I didn't know that one. But my
What is it?
But one side of my
Bratwurst?
family, they're known for beer.
All the different wursts, I would guess. Wiener Schnitzel, Knockwurst, Bratwurst.
Yeah, bratwurst. That's sausage. That's supposed to be very good. I don't think I've had it, but it's from what I hear, it's supposed to be very good.
I think JP is responsible for kielbasa. Or that might be cherry.
Ortiz says, John is Mexican. What? Is that a real thing?
Well, it would just be somebody who's got German in them and Mexican.
Yeah. And that's not racist either, in case you guys wonder. I'm laughing because of how it's spelled. Mexican.
I don't think there is such a thing.
Kielbasa is Polish as a bean. Eagle 43 says, hashtag Saber Brandon, hashtag send pictures of burgers.
I'm doing okay. I'm going to try and do my best to drop the vegan talk, but I gotten pretty good muscle mass just from being vegan.
Let's see.
Hmm?
Let's see.
Let's
Let's have a gun
see
show.
Let's see this muscle mass, man.
I am not.
Are you a Schwarzenegger or not?
Hey, if Rick one shows his chest for $500 for 1,000 subscribers, that's fine. But me, I ain't showing nothing.
What? You just can't show your bare arms? Jeez. There, see my bare arm. I'll show my bare arms. I'll show, no problem.
Oh, that.
See?
Okay, hang on. Yeah, I can see.
Bare arms.
Hey, I'm just starting.
Pardon?
I'm just starting. I can tell someone's laughing in the background about my arm. I'm just starting.
I didn't even see your arm.
No, I just had it out.
Yeah, for about half a second.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, I guess it's not too bad.
Oh man, I regret doing that now. I'll take a shower after this.
Ortiz says, damn, Rick has bigger arms than Todd and Brandon.
Well, I just want to say this. Popeye, even when he eats spinach, that's a cartoon, dude. So I don't care how many spinach burgers you eat, you ain't gaining any muscle mass. That's not how it works. Just in case you're wondering.
John says, damn it, Brandon. Last time I saw arms like that, they were hanging out a nest. Josh the Pope Crow, whoever he is, but thank you for coming in. Like he might be a version of Joshua Hughes. Says, "Hi people, I will donate some Italian money if Rick draws hentai." Oh, that might be Bob.
Brandon, I thought you had some strings hanging off your shirt, and then I realized they were your arms.
I legit had to take my arm out of my sweatshirt just so I could show my arm.
They're bugging you, Brandon. They're gonna tease you now relentlessly.
Yeah, you make a claim like that, you gotta show. You gotta.
Right?
Well, I think I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
And I feel pretty much better, too. I haven't gotten sick after I kept on, I got sick one time, as you guys heard. One time. But when I started...
How much can you lift? I'm not talking weightlifting or deadlifting or
I
whatever.
can
I'm
lift
just
3
saying.
veggie burgers at a time.
How much of what can I lift?
Just regular. If you were to pick something up, what's the most poundage that you can pick up? You know.
The most...
However much his hands weigh.
The amount I can pick up is about a good 80 pounds.
Yeah.
For now.
I know I can do more than that. And I don't eat no veggie burgers.
It's too funny.
Oh, I love you, Rick.
Eagle in the chat put in my Twitter. I better be expecting some meat pictures apparently now because someone said something about the meat pick or whatever.
Joshua says, "Yeah, I think the Pope Crow is Bob too." ERT says, "Damn, Todd is ruthless." Eagle retracted a message. John says, 80 pounds?
Hey, I'm getting there. Come on, dude.
Eagle's like, that's it?
Hey, I used to only lift 50 pounds.
Then Ortiz says, 80 pounds. That is soy weight. Ortiz says, shh, do not laugh. Yeah, you put the wrong name there, John.
Yeah, I'm not going to pick on you for what you lift. But the idea that you're getting there through eating veggie burgers, that's I don't know, it's like saying I can actually win the lottery by getting the numbers from a fortune teller.
It's possible, but it's highly unlikely.
Cookie is better.
Cookie diet?
Fortune cookie.
I don't think we should. Brandon, you make it too easy sometimes.
Right? Rick. Rick is saying make it too easy. Love it.
But we love you, Brandon. We love you.
Thank
For all
you.
the teasing, we do love you.
For sure.
Love to tease you, that is.
Yeah, I can tell.
For sure, dude.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get another cup of coffee.
If I get a skin color set, I do have a skin color set.
Yeah, he says Todd gets excited about cookie diet. And for all those not listening earlier, I am possibly going on a. I'm going, hopefully, going on a missions trip, and to do a fundraiser, I am doing. If I can get $500 in donations from you guys, I will do the epic chess reveal.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be part of me, but to me, that's gonna be weird.
Weirder than him eating candy bars on stream.
Hey, he's doing this snack reviews, okay? Me personally, I wouldn't go sit here and just show my chest out online. I wouldn't do that.
Why? People have been clamoring for it. It's like it's been the
Yeah,
request
it's
for a
not like
century.
it's not like I'm going to be doing it every day, Brandon. It's a one-time thing.
Oh, wait a minute now. You might make more money if you did it once a day.
But I'm gonna.
You really want to make some money? I probably have a few ideas how you can do it with your channel. One,
Josh, go ahead.
you have to do some really strange things, but if you're willing to do these things, you might actually make some money. Because there are people out there that like to watch people eat in their underwear. I'm not sure why. So there's that. If you'd be willing to.
Not sure whether I'd be willing to do that.
All you gotta do is eat like pancakes or something like that. Set your
Well,
camera up a little further.
technically, I could do that and nobody would know, except for me having the shirt off. I could have a pair of shorts on, not underwear.
You gotta set up a little tip jar or some way to collect this money, though.
Well, I've got PayPal, so people can do it through PayPal
Yeah, but
or send a check or whatever to my church, with information on it. That way they can get a receipt. Anything over $10, my church will give a receipt. For tax purposes and all that. And if you say you're sending it to me, I'll believe you guys.
way.
I don't think you guys will lie just to get a chest reveal.
Wouldn't be so sure.
If you call the EDD, send them. But Josh the Pope Crow says, Rick, you should go on a mission trip to Italy and bring me hentai. Well, if that doesn't reveal that you're Bob, Josh the Pope Crow, I don't know what would. Except for you outright telling everybody that you're Bob the Popio. And have you subscribed, Bob, in this one? Or Miguel?
Ooh, spider monkey. That's pretty well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, pardon me, guys. I'm just looking at some pictures on DeviantArt.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe some of your old accounts are being unsubbed, Bob, Michael. Or somebody else is unsubbing. Because I had a couple over the last few days get unsubbed. Not that I care. It's only like 2 subs. It'll be made up easily eventually. Eagle says, it's not Bob. John says you can find the number. Or ERT's is work boots. That's about Brandon's arms. They're still fixated on Brandon's arms. I don't know why they're fixated on Brandon's chicken arms, but they are.
I'm probably not gonna have that one be let down, am I?
Not for a while.
Yep, thought so.
Hey, I haven't lived certain things down either, Brandon, so don't worry. Everybody's going to get things here that they're teased relentlessly for. Manny gets things that he's teased relentlessly for. I do. Todd hasn't lived down this whole sleepy thing yet.
Right? Thank you, Rick. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Farg. I wonder how you reset this color set. Anybody in the chat know how I reset a particular color set that I screwed up?
Not offhand. Especially since I don't use that program yet.
You're in Clip Studio.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm woefully ignorant.
Should be somewhere in here. Change order. How to show. Default color set. Oh wait, do I have more than one? What the hell happened?
ERT says Control Z. Joshua says, Alexa, do you know which color thing Todd screwed up?
Yeah, I had my finger on the plus negative when I went to hit I had my finger on shift when I went to hit one of the colors. And then I put it in that spot, the one I was working with, and not grabbing the one that was there.
Ooh, my stomach. I probably shouldn't eat that much.
Eagle says, Bob, he speaks English too well. Maybe. Bob could be getting better, though. You know, he does take English classes on a regular basis. And, being in this sort of chat stuff might help a little bit, too. Especially if he watches. Or how much he watches. Listens and learns. Although it's more a spelling that he had to been corrected in the past. Bob's.
That's an ugly color. Jeez, that's not really.
It's a lovely, lovely color.
Not really hit when I want it to hit. All right, that's not bad.
Oh, heck no!
Oh, heck yes.
No, not that. There's a video on here. They got some kind of video called Mr. Methane.
Joshua Hughes, I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to answer that.
That sounds like Marvin.
I'll show you guys a little trick here. Use this negatively. Bing. Oh, bastard, didn't work. Oh. You're gonna be joking me. Oh, I see why. Where are you going? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. There you go. There you go.
Okay, I don't know whether we were asking for that, but thank you, I guess.
No, it's a way of getting rid of some things.
I know.
Quick, really quick.
I'm
I'll
just
show you.
teasing with you, saying, "There you go, there you go." Like
Oh,
we're
you're
about to
mocking me.
get.
Josh the
Yeah,
Pope says this isn't my final form.
Okay.
he says. Abel Parsons is in the chat. Says hi.
Rick's been hanging out with John Dillard too much. He's getting mean.
Oh, let's see. Josh the Poker says, I am evolving. And hello, Abel. Let's see. John Dillard says, Brandon sits on his knees in the living room watching cartoons.
Sometimes.
Josh the Poker says, this is not my final form.
What?
Will we ever know your final form, Josh? Michael? Oh, it's Bob's new form. He's went from not Joshua Hughes to Josh the Pope Girl. He's trolling the troll with his names.
Eagle 43, I'm healthy. Well, how I am, thank you, okay? Okay, you guys are trolling me. I get it. I can see that.
Yeah, some
Yet you
people are
keep responding.
I can't help it.
Yes, you can. It's a choice whether to respond or not.
Okay.
Maybe it's hard not to, but it's still a choice. John Dillon says his final form is Papio Gaming System. So his final form is John Dillard, a version of John Dillard. Eagle 43 says, send pictures of steak Brandon at his Twitter address. Will you be able to handle the steak pics?
Yeah, because all I'd be doing was deleting the picture of it anyway.
Abel says, what's with the stealing life-giving oxygen, producing plants before their time and killing us ever so slowly? Are you saying Brandon's trying to kill us all slowly by eating plants more than he does food, other material? You want to know how you what, justify taking plants before their time, Brandon?
Hmm.
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 What was that? I
I'd say
didn't.
this. That was a good response till that point.
I won't dig
Who said what? I missed it.
an answer.
Yorkies wants to know, how do you justify taking plants before their time? They are essential to put oxygen in the air.
With me, the only reason why I did because, well, like I said, my body won't agree with meat anymore. Plus, I've gotten pretty better when I started eating the fruits and vegetables because I couldn't just be vegetarian or fruitarian. And yes, the fruitarian thing is an actual thing. Would have been better though because hey, you get sweet stuff every day.
Your answer was better when you went,
You know, in the 1800s, Brandon, you wouldn't have made it. Natural selection would have got you.
Good answer there. Good answer.
Jeez. Oh my God.
I don't know what we're laughing about, but okay.
It's the new answer of choice. Everybody is indignant. John says, Brendan, check your DMs on Twitter, he means.
Oh, you didn't.
John Dillard slid into your DMs.
Gonna have to show us this DM.
What are you hitting an old Commodore 64 or what are you doing?
Somebody's hacking.
Right?
Like,
How old is
I
that
got two
keyboard?
notifications. Oh boy. Oh, Eagle, you did not. Come on, dude.
Joshua said earlier, everyone should DM Brandon pics of their meat. Oh, I think you worded. I think you worded that slightly wrong, Joshua.
Brandon was talking to Joshua. He's going, "Do you want to play a game?"
This is what
Good one. Yeah, it's a good keyboard. Jeez.
Oh, I didn't check my DMs, but I checked my notifications, and that's what I see.
Meat?
Yep.
Glorious meat. Meat. Glorious meat.
Gee whiz.
Joshua, that could be taken a different way. That statement. Especially for guys.
Hello, peoples.
Oh, who do we got here?
Sounds like Argos.
Yes, it's Bill from Argos Creations.
Hey, Bill. How are you?
Hey, Bill.
I'm doing good. We got Model 316, the crazy, brilliant, witty comedian. Then Todd. All right, that's looking good, Todd. It's my favorite color, purple.
Yeah, you don't want to go too crazy with purple on a comic book page, though.
No, unless it's a
very-
Prince comic.
It's very powerful. It can be really screw with your gamut a little bit.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you really want to tone it down. You don't want to. You see the color bar? I mean the color square here.
Yeah.
You want to stay away from this upper corner.
Okay.
Yeah, because
so basically, villain colors are harsh, right?
No, it's just a matter of how it ends up looking, how it looks lit and stuff, and sometimes certain colors almost look backlit. You know what I mean? They get they're so high resolution, they overpower.
Very funny, John. Oh my god! I swear, this thing looked like a ding dong.
Yeah, well, that could be in conjunction with Joshua Hughes' comment earlier. Everyone should DM Brandon pics of their meat.
Doesn't that look like you know what? That's come on, dude.
No, that would have been just as bad, Joshua.
I haven't been on your channel in a while, Rick. It seems the content's changed. If this is going to be that kind of party, I might have to go get some mashed potatoes.
It seems to be the day that we truly troll Brandon.
John, you stupid idiot.
Oh my god.
Some kale sausage.
Oh, am I gonna be hungry for 2 days now?
Joshua says, should have I told everyone to DM Brandon pics of their sausages instead?
Rick, why don't you have 100,000 subs?
I don't know.
He's YouTube's greatest kept secret.
Right?
Oh, on that case, I'm doing a fundraiser for a missions trip I'm going on. Get $500 when I get $500 in donations from the people here on my channel and all that. I'm going to do the the ever sought chest reveal.
You're going to do a chest reveal?
Yeah, you know, everybody's been wanting to see my chest where I say 1,000 subs. Well, all to raise money for my missions trip to El Salvador. $500.
If we get $1,000, you go full Monty?
Yeah. No. $1,000.
Oh, you're such a kid.
$1,000, and I'll cut all my hair off too.
Woo!
Oh, that's not enough. For $1,000?
If you're going to go to El Salvador, you might be all right with that short hair.
Go full Monty for $1,000 in here.
I don't want to make this an X-rated stream, you know.
I got nothing to be ashamed of. I'm telling you.
I bet you'd look pretty dapper with short hair, Rick.
Pardon?
I bet you'd be pretty dapper with some short hair.
Maybe shorter hair, but not no hair. I've got pics of that from a few years ago.
Oh, when you cosplayed one of your characters that's bald?
No, I just shaved up, took all my hair off just to do it.
Really?
There's pics on my Facebook of it. John Dillard says Brandon wanted some privacy with the picture.
Ooh. Shots fired there.
Kodiak says, I just came in and now I go laugh out loud. Oh, Brandon says his phone died. I didn't even
Of
notice.
course. Of course it did.
Back when Rick was bald and hung out with Box Day. Never. I wouldn't hang out with that moron.
Rick's just starting wars.
He is. He just threw down the gauntlet.
Oh, I'm sure Vox doesn't even know who I am.
The Watch Day versus the Canadian Shield.
I'm sure he does.
What woman Joshua says at 1,000 Rick should make a live action hentai for Bob. No, thank you. Or you mean drawing?
No, thank you.
I'm sorry.
So, model, you got a nice Canadian Shield going there, man. It's looking
Oh,
good.
yeah.
He's huge.
He's pretty ripped. Like the artist.
Oh, yeah, man. It's all that Canadian whiskey. Molson Golden. All right. I'm drawing big because then I can actually use the French curve.
That's right. This Canadian Shield guy is the guy that likes to pour maple syrup on his body, right?
Yeah.
No,
What do you mean?
that would be Manny's maple syrup, major maple syrup. I'm Major's maple leaf.
Oh, so those are two different guys. Oh, I got you.
Yeah. Major make me laugh.
Major make me laugh.
I just think that one's gonna get incessantly teased because with that name from Canadians because there's the Toronto Maple Leaf hockey team.
Yeah.
And we call them the Toronto Make Me Laugh.
Oh, do you?
It's the joke name for them. So I don't know how good that name's gonna go over, but at least for around this area, anyways. Just because they always seem to get to the big thing for hockey here, and then the Stanley
big thing?
Cup.
Yeah. that
Well, I
was-
wasn't. If I said Stanley
thing?
Cup, I forgot that the hockey goes down to the States, so the Stanley Cup, and they seem to lose, or they come close and they lose, or whatever. I forget exactly. I don't follow them religiously,
You don't?
but
Shame.
I'm not a big hockey fan, and yes, as they are the closest hockey team to me, Major League Hockey team, I vote for them if stuff.
If they're in it. If they're in
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Yeah, you know where you are?
A fair weather fan.
Yes, you're a fair weather fan.
I can admit it.
Yes.
ERTs, he has renamed him Canadian or Major Maple Leaf, so now that character is Major Maple Leaf. Not
Major
his version.
Major Tom to ground control.
Major Todd, ground control.
Okay, I'll finish. Anyway. Woman Joshua says at $1,000, Rick should start as the main character in a live-action Canadian Shield hentai. Oh. No, thank you.
Name your price, Rick.
$1 million.
Not for all the tea in China. Can you say that anymore? Is that considered racist to say that?
It's
I'm-
probably insensitive.
I'm so confused now. I don't even know.
Brandon, according to Brandon, his phone died, Eagle, so probably not coming back today. We might get him back tomorrow. But with all this teasing, who knows, right?
Well, yeah, Eagle. Brandon's looking for a really long lens. So, whatever that means. It was a joke in a Batman movie. I don't know what it means still. Okay, awkward.
Although I think you might see Brandon still in the chat here a little bit. But
Oh. Now you're
somehow his phone dies and he's still able to chat in the chat. And although he said up a bit, this stream has been weird.
When you eat, whatever. I won't pick on him anymore. I think he's being hacked on enough.
Let's see. Uncanny said, "Hey Bill, what is that scorpion for?"
This is. I'm designing a weapon from the protagonist in the Tales Beyond the Gate story, and so this is I just did a life size for fun. The scorpion's a handle on this dagger that I'm drawing. And I had an idea to add to it. I was going to tell Chester, I was thinking, since there's some magic involved, maybe make this scorpion can animate and crawl up the blade or off the blade and do its nefarious deeds. Because, like, let's say the blade does serious damage, but then if the scorpion crawls up there and when you get stabbed, you also get stung, then it's double jeopardy. Maybe I'm doing overkill, but I've been watching a lot of anime, and there's always and I'm watching Naruto, and it's like everything always has like an extra hidden twist to it once it happens, and I'm like, it's so fun. Later, E.
Later, E.
Has he moved yet?
I don't think so. I think he's still trying to figure out how to get the cars there. Or find a service to get his cars there. I guess while they fly there.
Hmm.
No, see, Kodiak says, what was that?
I think I messed up her dress over here. doesn't equal the other times I've shown it.
Kodiak says, my eyes lit up because my story has a scorpion dagger. It's a Puset, it's a relic along the lines of Excalibur within my world.
Ah, is this similar design, or I just came up with this last night? I went through like a few different stages because all I got was like a bone dagger was the idea, and so I had this was the with runes on it. So I had this first one, and it was like runes would be carved into the handle, but I don't know, it looked too much like junk. I didn't like it, so then I just looked at older bone daggers in different museums and started copying some of their ideas. And then I was like, well, it's supposed to represent a scorpion, so I added a tail to it and then put the tail in the handle. And then went on to another page and started thinking about putting the whole body and wrapping the tail around the handle. And then, so this was one rough here where I started fleshing out the idea. And then this is the one I liked, so I just blew it up. John says, I've been hanging out with Rick too much. I'm swiping creations.
No, I think it's you've been hanging out with John too much. John's the one that likes to swipe.
Oh.
Yeah, it could be.
Or would it be Manny?
And then woman Joshua says those sword handles look sexy. So yeah, they are kind of phallic, aren't they? But well, they're made out of bone or femur bone, so it's carved. And you look at a femur, trying to think of which end of it to use, and the end with the knob, like that's up in your pelvis. It looks like that would be kind of a cool one, but this is also like can be used to be thrown, so that looks a little weird as having like a really big pommel on the end. So I went with the end that attaches to your knee.
Let's see. Woman Joshua says the sword handle looks sexy. And then says Manny is the master swiper. And Kodiak says, no, not similar. I haven't designed it yet. And he's telling me a word is pseudo. I knew it, but I didn't know it. To me, so. And Eagle saying, good thing John is here to be the voice of reason. Yes, John, the voice of reason.
We're all in trouble.
He said. Let's see. Kodiak then says, I'm thinking of putting a jewel of the Nile with mine, where they're looking for an object that turns out to be an individual. Cool.
So is your mom going to go with you on this trip there?
No.
How long are you going for?
It's about 10 days.
Okay.
I've been on one a couple years ago. Yeah, it's from the 25th of September to October 5th.
So Rick has a passport, huh?
Yeah.
And have you been there before? Is this the same area you went to before, or
Pardon?
is this the same place you went to before? Or is this a new location for you?
New location. Before it was Guatemala.
Okay, oh, that's cool.
Elric saying, how much longer am I going to be on? I don't know. Elric, it's always up in the air. I usually try and go an hour and a half, 2 hours, but we seem to be okay right now. Everybody here, it's not too boring. So for most people, I don't think we still got 9 viewers. So So if you want to pop on, feel free. If that's why you're asking. Yeah, the last one when it was like 3 years ago, 3 years ago.
Okay.
I've got some pics up on my thing from it. It was my first time. I can't say going out of country because I've been to the States before. So, but anything past the States, we'll say. And first time on a major plane.
So your first,
it was,
so it's your first international mission trip then?
well, it was the one 2 years ago. This is obviously would be my second.
Yeah, yeah.
And I haven't done anything. No, I never done anything local for missions trip. But I've been down to the States, for fun stuff or whatever. Well, I went to LA a couple years ago.
Oh yeah. Look at you, world traveler.
And I took the bus all the way there. Greyhound bus.
No frills, huh?
No.
Okay. So this gives me a general idea of what it's going to look like on the page and the size. So that's enough, I think.
Looks good.
I might change it a little bit so like the fingers kind of grip in between the tail. But other than that, I'll run it past the writer and see if he approves. And if he doesn't, he can draw it himself. So then I had to move on to doing some page layouts now. John says, I don't like that knife. Fix it. Well, okay, John, you're not the boss. You're not the boss of me. You don't. Never mind.
Yeah.
Shit.
So Rick, just in case you wanted to do Major Maple, I made a couple of jugs here for you to print.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, see, the costume would be slightly redesigned, thanks to Manny from Major Maple Leaf. I think those go with Major Maple Leaf, not with the Canadian Shield. Thanks. We can fill them with something else. Maybe some moonshine. Okay, there you go, Elric. Should be sent to you. It's Canadian. What's Canadian? John?
John's Canadian.
No, he said something. Haha, it's Canadian. You mean moon shimmer? Abel says moose milk. No moose milk here. Not that us Canadians drink, eh?
All right, did somebody just say that I was?
I was asking.
There's trouble.
I'm gonna clean this up. You know, I am not Canadian.
You had to come on to say that, huh? Let the record show John is not Canadian.
He's Mexican. Okay.
So what you guys doing over here?
Hanging tough with the Canadian Shield and Major Maple Leaf.
Yeah, Rick, how come you have a Wolfman character that's not in a horror story?
Because he's more of a jewel thief, not. I thought about using him, but I
How is he a jewel thief if he's a Wolfman?
As I said earlier, he's not a Wolfman. The guy with the disease or whatever, that hair
And
grows all
also,
over.
if he's a Wolfman that was in the circus, he would not be doing acrobatics to enable him to become a jewel thief. He would be a curiosity.
Yes, he would be. I get that, but he learned the acrobatics and stuff from the people when the show wasn't up for people to see. Living in the circus all his life, he learned extra stuff.
Hey, you learn how to clean up elephant dung.
I've done that.
This isn't some sort of commune. Those circuses back in the day, I mean, if you weren't working, then you were working behind the scenes cleaning up all kinds of garbage.
I once worked at a
Yeah.
Renaissance festival, and I was on the site crew during the week. And one of the jobs I got was to shovel the elephant dung and use it to fertilize the trees around the fair. And
That's a terrible job. Did you quit?
it was interesting. No, I didn't. It was fun, man. Something different every day.
When I was in college, a fraternity used to we'd get paid like a lump sum, but then everybody in the fraternity would go to like stadiums and outdoor festivals after to clean up. They'd say like, "We'll give you, $2,000 or whatever."
Right.
And so as like for fundraisers, everybody, and those were the most fun. You'd find like bags of weed and $20 bills and acid and just, unbelievable stuff you'd find
Oh, yeah.
cleaning up these fields afterwards. Everybody like fought over getting a place to go.
Yeah, it was the same thing at the Renaissance Fair, too. It was always weird, bizarre stuff. Everything from like bags of D&D dice to bags of weed. So,
Elric, check again. I think I didn't hit the
I am
invite button. Okay. And Trusty's wondering what fraternity you were in, model.
I won't say.
Hold on. I was on my app. There we go. I turned off my phone on my app. There we go. Now you won't get double feedback.
Finally, we have Elric in here.
Sup?
Not much.
I'm doing good. I hope you guys are doing good.
Yeah. Abel Parsons was saying that's from the real Wolf Boy story. My idea. And he said the guys with hairy faces that joined the circus became acrobats.
So basically, everybody became a Harry Robin for Batman.
yeah, Robin had pretty clean legs, so yeah.
That's because he had to shave at night without Batman knowing. You can't let him know he's a freak.
You see now.
Yeah,
I didn't
Batman
say he
doesn't
was
like freaks.
I was saying it was a trapeze artist or anything.
Then what are you saying?
I think Model was in Lambda. Yeah.
Delta.
Oh, you're a tri-lamb?
May I help you? Rick, this mask on the Canadian Shield, does he have holes for eyes, or is that the white eyes are part of the mask?
Technically, they are holes, but they're part of the mask too.
So it's like a lens. So he doesn't have pure white eyes.
Yeah.
Kind of like Deadpool.
Yeah, he can see through the lenses or whatever it is there.
Where
but
did he get this technology?
Oh no, I see the jugs.
Ain't no party like a maple syrup
I
party.
just realized.
Where he got the suit from the future, God gave it to him through transporting it from the future to our present.
Wow,
Or
favoritism.
Yep. Hey, well, he's from the past. He's like from 200 years in the past, so God transported him from 200 years ago to our present. So
Wouldn't that be a culture shock or something like that, where he would be literally like flipping out?
that's why I transport him up into the middle of nowhere instead of in the middle of a city. So there's culture, its technology, and its completeness is slowly introduced to him.
So is he? So does he speak English or what?
He speaks probably a little broken English because Native American
racist.
No, it's just probably fact from a guy from 200 years ago that's Native American would probably speak broken English.
That would be true.
Well, he probably wouldn't speak English at all, right, Rick?
Well, he's around enough people
Possibly.
that speak it, and to get
Well,
involved.
The French people in Canada?
So
Pardon?
what time frame? Huh?
He's from
Sorry.
the early 1800s.
So what are you gonna say next, Rick? These jugs are fire water?
Oh my God,
Didn't
Rick,
I-
stop it!
Didn't you just say? Didn't I say that earlier when I said moonshine?
Oh, Rick's a precognitive racist.
That's why.
Rick
I
says,
don't
just
know
in case I
that.
didn't say anything racist, I got my bases covered.
So what is his voice like? Does he have a deep voice? Is it high pitch? Is it?
No, it would be high pitched.
Loki Musabi,
Oh my God.
I am Mod like Cougar.
What?
Nah. Nani?
Me Canadian Shield.
You know that the Indians didn't actually say like "how white man" and "heap big smoke 'em," right? Rick?
I never said any of those.
Need more wampum.
I never said any of those words. I had him introducing himself there, saying his name.
Trade beads for white man's fire stick.
Oh my goodness.
And thus, this stream just became age restricted. I foresee a white man make many bridges.
Me fight in Vietnam.
Oh man.
Rick, you're awful.
Yes, me know I am.
This is so bad. Oh my god.
Yet you're laughing.
I know. I can't help it.
Me bang drum in a white boy's face.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
Me saw problem, go help.
Oh my gosh.
That's the story.
All of you guys are collectively the worst.
Hey, did you see that lawsuit they unveiled?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
list?
Wait, against the people who were putting death threats against the kids?
The libel, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like 20 people at news agencies and celebrities, individual anchors. That lady that interviewed the kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they're going all out on him.
Good.
Okay. Kodiak, send me a DM on Twitter, and I'll send you the link. I know we're following each other, but probably be easier to find you that way. Woman Joshua said, "Everyone who left is now proven racist."
Get the receipts, Joshua.
Yes. Flip those receipts.
We can delete stream.
Alexa, save stream.
Let the record show that I was outraged.
Yes. Those laughters did not come from me. Because this is Deku who's laughing. I mean, fake Deku. I mean,
well, that was the
somebody
Canadian
else.
Shield that was talking.
Yes. Yeah, that was the Canadian Shield who was talking.
Are you over there wearing a mask?
Huh?
He doesn't want to answer. Are you wearing a mask right now?
Me?
Yeah.
On my channel?
No, on this channel.
On your face.
No.
Right now. Okay, just checking.
My screen, you can't see me on screen. I have the camera off.
No, I know that.
That's what
But
you
I'm
think
just-
you have.
I'm just making sure you're, even though the camera is off, you're not still wearing some kind of GIMP mask or something.
No, I'm not like Cecil.
Just making
I
sure.
love Cecil and his mask. Sometimes they give me nightmares. Especially the Hillary one. That's always a fun one to see.
Guy makes me laugh.
Cecil?
Yes.
God, love Cecil.
Legit funny guy.
I'm thinking of something, but I don't want to say it on because I don't know if
Probably
Cross
best you
Comics
don't
would
say it.
approve.
Yeah, we got to keep it pretty clean here for Rick.
Yeah, I love going on Cecil's channel when he's streaming or just a video in general.
The Canadian Shield sometimes can be inappropriate, but
Yeah, sometimes. It's very rare.
That's just the Canadian Shield.
well, God did give him his powers.
Doesn't
Very
make them
true.
perfect though.
There'll never be a perfect world.
Kodiak, are you Uncanny Kodiak on Twitter, or what are you?
He's a bear.
Ooh, I better save this. I got a little bit of a glitch going on.
Ooh.
Polyframes aren't showing up.
That's never good.
No, it means that the memory is not dumping usually. So.
Ooh. So corrupt memory or whatever it is.
No, it's not corrupt. Just sometimes it won't flush the memory and it'll just start building up.
Oh.
I think what am I working with here? 3 million polygons, so they start adding up fast.
Ooh.
They add up to 3 million.
One at a time.
Yep.
Okay. I just started following you, Kenny. I'm not sure whether you're following me or not, so that might.
Yeah.
I want to watch what's. Oh, that's looking good. Model. This might be the
It
best
really is.
rendition of Canadian Shield we've seen so far.
Not too bad for what, a couple of hours?
Yeah.
He needs work. I need to re-topologize him then and then separate these costume pieces so I can make straight edges, nice crisp lines. But
Right.
I'll get this all done first, and then I'll extract the meshes from the base.
Yes. I think you need to follow me so I can send you a message, Kodiak.
Don't do it. He just wants followers.
I want that too, but he said about coming on, so.
It's a trick.
Or treat.
It's a trick. Send no reply. Send no transmission of any kind.
I need to work on this geometry a little bit.
Oh, there we go. That popped. Oh, there we go.
Canadian shit. Oh, Rick, make me the great eagle. You're only rich.
What?
No, I mean, Eagle
Hold up.
43 Canadian Shield. How Rick make the great eagle your only wrench. Oh, Joshua does a good job at wrenching too. When he does, if
Yeah.
he's still here.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't even know I wasn't screen sharing. Well, anyway, what do you guys think of this this
Ooh,
logo?
Cool.
it's nice.
I like the font.
Are you allowed to paint it green? Because of since it's so close to like, if I
Excuse me,
remember
what'd you say?
correctly. What?
Why wouldn't he be allowed to paint it green?
I don't know because I thought you guys had like problems with Tales of the Crypt or whatever.
We
I'm
got
American. I can do whatever I want.
yeah, we got no problems. I just think the from should be more centered, but that's I don't know what
I
you
do
think?
like that. That's a
I
very
can center
cool
it, but the beyond will be a little pinched.
Right. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's a,
looks like it.
I started on my guest cover, John. It's going to be good.
It doesn't
Nice.
really it doesn't really go to the center. It goes towards the T.
yeah.
The gate part, I'm saying. It really all sort of heads to where the T's pointing. And not towards the
We got a new person in our chat. Hello, Rainbow Dash.
Oh, because sorry. Hello, Rainbow Dash. How are you?
Sup,
Friendship
Rainbow Dash?
is magic. That's absolutely
Rainbow.
saying friendship is magic.
I've heard that that's true, but I don't have any personal experience with that.
Would you
Friendship
like
sucks.
would you like a pedigree? This dog is eat. Okay, I have no idea what you mean by that.
That's disgusting. Kick him.
I'm just kidding. I just wanted to quote from another abridged series I watch. Oh my god.
Okay.
And now he's typing something. He or she is typing something in a completely another language. I think Rainbow Dash might be Bob. Another Bob account.
It's probably Alexa.
Because it's looking Russian. I think that's a Russian.
It's Russian. That looks Russian.
I know Bob knows some Russian, so.
Thank you, Eco43. Saw you tweet out my Twitter. Link my Twitter.
All right. What about that, Todd? Does that look more symmetrical?
Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Well, good to have you here. You say, yep, I am Russian. Rainbow Dash. Oh, we enjoy having everybody here.
Yes.
If you'd like to subscribe, please subscribe. And of course, people, hit that wonderful like button. If you get to. We like to please those YouTube algorithms.
Don't be gross, Rick.
Say please them in a bad way.
You're gonna please them real good then, huh?
Come on, come on, Rick.
I'm not responding to that.
Don't dignify that with an answer, Rick.
That's what I was thinking.
I disinclined to the acquiesce of your request.
No.
All right, how about that, Todd?
I'm not going to dignify John with an answer.
Sorry, hold on. Yeah.
If you're not.
What, Rick?
What? Oh, let's see. Hey, everybody has my consent to smash the like button, woman Joshua.
If I hit that like button, let's get this video out there.
Rick, you can't give consent for somebody.
Yes, but it's part of my channel, so can't I give consent to that?
You don't own somebody.
But I own the button on my channel.
Oh my god.
The button is non-personal.
He's right. He's got
This is true.
Who's got who? Me? John's got me, or I've got John?
You got John.
each other, man.
I got you under my skin. I can't quit you.
Babe.
I'm not sure what you meant by Bay Rainbow Dash.
I keep on hearing that word been thrown around. Best Bay or whatever it is.
Yeah, we're not doing that one for you.
Oh, Jesus.
I wouldn't say it's like my child. More like my piano or guitar or something like that.
So
My
you play with
computer.
it.
Make sweet music with it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got Tyler in the chat. Hey, Tyler.
Whatever happened to not Tyler?
He says, this is a party, and I'm not freaking here because I'm at freaking work.
Oh,
Damn it.
I'm at work too, and I'm playing hooky.
Wait, what?
Who is Tyler?
Tyler.
Drawn Talk.
Oh, did you know that his Indiegogo is going live like right now?
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he didn't even
Wait,
tell me
I
what
thought
it
I
was,
saw that on
called.
Pencil for Life, right?
No, it's going live right now.
Interesting.
Who? Pencil for Life or Drawn Talk?
Draw and talk.
He's 20% funded. Way to go, man.
Ooh, look at that.
Congrats, man.
He just said 20% funded. Awesome. Here, let me. You want to come on Saturday, Tyler? Talk about it.
Do,
10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, it's set. Are you on IndieCron or not? He's asking who else is doing Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition this week. I have no idea offhand.
It's back to the normal channel. It's back on Chester's channel.
Nice.
No,
I
no,
might
I
come
haven't-
on
I-
this week.
I think he
I'll
might
have
be
to send it
referring.
in. My request.
I think he's referring to who's doing his thing.
I'm done
Hey, Rick,
for a while.
have
so you
someone
won't
else
see me.
copy and paste it to me on Twitter.
Are you
So when
sure
do you
about that,
guys?
Rick? Are you sure about that?
Yeah. After.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure you want to correct me before you know for sure?
Who,
Sure.
me?
Things
Oh,
getting
honestly, I'm
heated.
done. I'm done for a while now.
You're sad?
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, okay.
Sad?
Can somebody pretend? Okay. Forget it.
Charging my attack. Son, Mr. Golden Sun. Kill my enemies.
Okay.
Whoa, dude.
There you go, Kodiak.
This is not a karaoke channel.
I was just quoting Goku.
And like,
Yeah.
you know, a big bunch of us don't even know who that is. So
Really? You don't know who Goku is?
No
is he one of
idea.
the, is
Yeah,
he
who's
one of
Goku,
the
you
Pokemon?
weeb?
Is he one of
Yeah, I
Kodiak's
actually
here.
do not know. I have very
That
limited
wasn't-
Animu knowledge.
That wasn't Goku. That was Barney, wasn't it? My kid was watching Barney all morning.
No, it was from what I was talking about was from Dragon Ball Z Abridged. It's when Goku's charging up the Spirit Bomb when he's gonna throw it at Vegeta.
You know, I've never seen Dragon Ball Z.
Vegeta.
Yeah,
That sounds dirty.
John, Drawn Talk says your logo's looking awesome.
Hey, thanks, Draw and Talk. Man, what a jerk that guy is.
People says keep that singing to EBS's channel. Mega Teen Joshua, another Joshua. Jeez, he's getting as many troll accounts as he's getting as many troll accounts.
Isn't he like one of the? Is that like what's that box of fries and a hamburger? What show was that?
No, that's Aqua Teen.
The cult to Joshua is strong.
What was that show where there was a box
Well,
of
I know,
fries,
but-
a
Aqua
milkshake?
Teen Hunger Force.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the meatball.
Yeah. Is that what he's part of? Is that?
No, he's part of the
Joshua
MAGA team,
team.
the Make America Great Again team.
I think Joshua is getting as many troll accounts as Bob once had or more.
Either that or Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers.
Anyways, he
Oh,
says,
that's fantastic.
Joshua says, I heard there was some racism towards Native Americans on here. Am I too late for that? Or,
That never happened. No.
Or because I will take no part in racism towards Native Americans. I will just stand here and smirk.
Everyone has to draw that line somewhere.
And MAGA team Joshua says, hashtag MAGA. Hashtag Team Raven.
Hashtag Team Terra.
It really freaked me out when you read things off in that voice, boy.
Hashtag every other Titan but Starfire or Raven.
Silence.
And that's when you know.
Eagle 43. Hashtag make the shadow great again.
I gotta restructure this side of his face.
That creepy voice.
Jason.
Okay. We got a whole bunch of people on here and not a lot of talking.
It's the place to be.
You see, Rick, you and Manny have the same problem in the sense that just because you have people on your show doesn't mean that you can just be quiet and let everybody else carry your show.
That is true, my friend.
True.
Yeah,
Now
it's
what
too early in the
should
day
we
for
be?
drinking.
Now what should we talk about?
Let's see.
Anybody see the
I know I did.
Rise of the Superman yet?
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. Couldn't get enough of it. Watched it 3 times.
Cool. I thought the books were better if anybody's watched or read them. The original source material.
I don't even know what you're talking about, dude.
Nope. No idea.
Okay.
So what is the Rise of the Superman? What is that?
It's about 4 guys that 4 guys that try and take Superman's place after he died. You know, Steel, Eradicator, Cyborg Superman.
Oh, right. That really cringy teenage one with the round eyeglasses.
That's Superboy.
Same
I
thing.
remember that. That came out right after Superman died.
Yeah. They did the Death of Superman, the video, a new one, you know, not Superman.
Oh, like a movie?
Yeah. They did that like straight to DVD, like back in 2018, and they did
Was
the
it
Rise.
good?
Yeah, that one was, and the Rise of the Superman.
Did it have Doomsday crushing a little bird?
Pardon?
Did it have Doomsday killing the little pajarito?
Yeah.
So now that this movie is out, what's the
There are some major differences between the movie and.
why don't you tell me about it?
I don't want to give away any spoilers.
And then why you bring it up? Get out of here, Rig.
But
Just see what people
it's
thought of
channel.
it. Seeing if anybody saw it, what they
What do
thought.
you think
of it.
about this thing that we're not talking about?
We can talk about it. Well, if people had watched it, we could talk about it. You know, terms that were vague and cryptic and make people want to go watch it.
Very vague. It was good.
What was it about? I don't know.
It was about that guy with the hair. He did that thing for the other guy.
Yeah, and he wore that one suit.
Dude, when he put on that suit for real, I was like, oh man.
Yeah, and you got to see that letter emblem on his chest.
Nah, you're being too specific now. You gotta be less specific.
I mean, that weird symbol on his chest. There we go. You didn't hear that other part. Just forget that.
It's on my chest. Oh shit! I messed up.
Remember that time when that villain showed up?
Nah, I think I left before that happened.
Oh man, that villain was cool. Then that villain did his one plan, and that plan almost like something happened.
So Rick,
Yes.
so since you're not going to be making the $500 for the chest reveal because you have a concave chest, what's your backup plan for making this money to go on this trip?
I have no idea. Well, I'm asking obviously for donations if anybody wants to just donate.
Have you ever tried panhandling?
I told him he should eat his cereal and his undies on stream.
You get arrested. Don't do that.
No, you could do that. What are you talking about?
No, I think that's.
Why don't I do
no, I
that,
don't think you
then?
can do that on YouTube.
I
You
think
gotta go
you
to
can.
Twitch.
What's up,
Yeah,
Uncanny?
Rick, why
you
don't you
body
a cam
paint
girl?
on-
You just become a
you
professional
can
cam girl
body
and make your money
paint
no
on
problem.
Twitch.
Right?
Okay, I didn't hear that since everybody was trying to talk at once.
Is my microphone working now?
Yep, I
Yeah,
hear you.
Man, I've had so many technical difficulties. I'm so glad I'm getting a new computer. Ugh.
Look at this guy humble
What is
bragging
up,
about his
all?
new computer.
Oh yeah.
How are you,
oh yeah.
Uncanny?
I'm doing good. Except I'm going nuts trying to.
deal with a computer. I guess it's a love-hate relationship.
What is that accent, Uncanny?
I can't hear Uncanny right now.
Are you
Me
talking on Ken?
neither.
He's gone back into his bear's den. No reception.
Oh my god. Uncanny, I can't hear you, bro. Are you trying to talk?
I don't think he's talking. There's no, lights popping up on this thing.
Wherever you're at right now,
Okay.
whatever alternate dimension you're at, do you see Tank Ferret?
Miss that guy. And it's raining again. Gotta
Well,
love
gentlemen, it is almost 3 o'clock. I have to go and actually do some work today.
Yeah, it's almost 3 here, obviously, too.
it. Yep.
Maybe I should end the stream for now.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
almost noon. That's when I'm gonna go live. I gotta get out of here.
All right, It was fun being on here, talking with you guys. Thank you, Cross Comics.
Oh, no problem. So you said you're going to go live, John?
That's right, at 12 o'clock
Very cool.
Okay.
Pacific.
All right, you and I are on the same time zone, right, John?
Yeah,
California?
you live in Mount Helix, San Diego.
No, I do not live in any specific area. I'm a phantom.
He's a Hoymit.
So people, Joshua is not Joshua. John is gonna go live in 10 minutes if you want to go over there. Okay, Kodiak, I'd say shield for yourself, but nobody can hear you. Bill, you want to shield for yourself?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm Shill Bill. You can find me on Argos Creations on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
Elric.
I'm Elric Huga. You can find me here on YouTube and also on Twitter by the exact same spelling.
Okay.
And he lives
Todd?
next door to John.
Todd, you want to show for yourself there?
Sure, you can find me at Maroney Todd on Twitter and at Ignition Get Tuned In on YouTube. And I'm one of the artists in Tales from Beyond the Gate. And I'll also be doing Graveyard Shift 2 with John Malin, the writer Von Kloss on Twitter. And I guess they've shown my artwork for doing Florida Man for Cautionary Comics, which I'll be doing after all this.
Cool. John?
Yes, you can find Elric at 4285 Wild Pony Drive in San Diego, Mount Helix, California, area code. No, you can find me. I'm John Dillard, and I have a channel called John Dillard Gaming the System. I'm going to be live in about 10 minutes, so why don't you head on over there and wait for me, and so I can come on in 25 minutes and make you wait.
All right.
Model?
Model 316 on Twitter. And I'm also a frequent guest on JP4's hit stream Model Citizen. So if you want to check us out there.
JP's a cool dude.
Okay. And I am Rick Piper of Cross Comics, drawing here daily. You can find me here daily, as I say. Also check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And thank you very, very much for tuning in and watching all these fine gentlemen draw. And we will catch you tomorrow. And be sure to check out everything else I put out for today. Bye for now. God bless. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.